Speaking of celebrity encounters, have you ever had any other celebrity encounters?
So I haven't had like a lot of celebrity encounters, like
Okay.
not as much as what, because when you ask people this, it seems like everybody has had a celebrity encounter and they've had like more than one.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had hardly any, but I
Okay.
did have one where I was, and I don't know if you'll know who this is or not, but I was in Toronto because at the time I was a project manager. So I was flying to different places doing projects at different organizations.
Mm,
I got assigned a project in Toronto. And if you have you been to Toronto?
once.
Okay, so they had
Yeah.
this whole underground
Extensive.
city
Yeah.
almost where you don't have to walk in the cold. You can
Mm-hmm.
just go underground and walk that way.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out what we were going to do, after work one night, and we decided to go into this bookstore. Well, it was the same night that Jane Seymour was coming in to do a book signing.
Okay, and then remind us who Jane
So
Seymour
Jane
is.
Seymour was in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Okay,
The
okay.
star of that. She was the star there. She's done a whole bunch of other things too. She was walking in, we were standing there, and then all of a sudden we saw this like entourage coming in front, and then we saw her, and I was like, oh my God, it's Jane Seymour. So she actually saw me and she looked at me and she said, hi, how you doing?
Oh,
And I was
cool.
like, oh wow. And she's like super, super short.
Oh,
Like
okay.
really tiny.
Wow.
And I was
Okay.
like, oh, she's so nice. So that's my only real celebrity encounter that
But it was
I've
kind
had.
of by chance. It
It
wasn't
was
like
by
a
chance.
meet
No,
and greet
it
or
wasn't a
anything
meet
like
and greet
that.
or
Yeah,
anything
which are
like
those are the
that.
best by chance.
I love meet and
By
greets.
chance.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
like we've done meet and greet with Kenny Loggins
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of thing, but I don't really count
Yeah.
those because
It's not by
those,
chance.
yeah, that you pay for.
Now, what if you have a celebrity encounter that you, I'm not saying stalking, but you happen to be there when they're there. Does that count as like a
Yeah,
by chance?
yeah.
So when I lived in Miami, they have Star Island.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had just moved there and I was like, I need to go on Star Island and check this out. And it was gated, but they had just passed a new law that since it was a publicly paid for taxpayer road, you were
Mm-hmm.
allowed to go on the island.
Mm.
So I went on the island with my friend. We're just driving around really slow, and there's this woman walking toward us. And she's walking her dog, and I say to my friend, oh, it's probably like, some assistant like walking the dog. But as they got closer, it was Gloria Stefan.
I was just going to ask you if that's who it was.
Yeah, and she kept getting closer and closer, and the road was just really a one-lane road, so it
Yeah.
was very narrow. She walked, I mean, she was within just inches of the car, and she looked into the car and glared at me like she was pissed. And I look up at her, and I was like, oh my God, Gloria Stefan! I got so excited, my poor friend, I jabbed her right in the breast. She was in so much pain. And then immediately,
So dramatic.
immediately thereafter, of course, what did I have to do? I had to circle around to see her again, right? So she ran off, like literally we ran her off into some random property. She was like hiding from us. We didn't see her again, but.
Isn't there like a whole bunch of stars that live
So this
in
would
that?
have
Like,
been
didn't
like.
Rosie O'Donnell live there at one time?
Yeah, at that time it was Rosie O'Donnell had a house there.
Yeah, and Gloria Estefan and.
Yeah, there was a lot of celebrities that lived there. Now there's a plot with, what is it, Brad and Angelina. They bought something before they separated.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and then Gloria still has her estate there. I mean, it's a compound, really.
So is there like a bridge that you have to cross to get over there?
There is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's very intimidating looking. So when you're driving down the causeway to go to the beach, Miami Beach, you've got to go off on these bridges into these islands. There's a few different islands, and so there's a gate, so most people won't go.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So there's different islands
Yeah.
that people live on.
Basically, they're man-made
Okay, because I was just wondering, because that made me flash back to, you ever watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when they went down to Miami, Kim was having her singing career, and Candy was helping her.
Right.
And they went to Miami and they stayed at this place. It was on an island and it was in Miami.
Oh, okay.
And I was wondering, is that the same island or was it a different island?
There's like
or...
Hibiscus Island. There's
Okay.
probably about a half dozen islands right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's more islands. Yeah, but yeah, it could. Yeah, I mean that general area for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were staying at some place that Kim, I don't know, I guess it was her, she was sleeping with him at the time, I guess. So,
okay.
it was before Croy. So,
Yeah. Well, she definitely was looking for money. So.
oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah, Madonna even at one point lived on Star Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. She really pissed off the people that were across the bay from Star Island because she would throw these huge parties and then she would basically hire a fireworks show.
Oh.
And she would have fireworks going off like during the middle of the night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Well,
yeah,
that would
but
piss
she's
me off,
Madonna.
too. Yeah.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care. I won't go see her anymore in concert. The last time I went to go see her, she was running like 4 hours late. And when she finally came on stage, she's like, "You're in Miami, bitches. Drink a Red Bull." Like, she just did not care. She just did not care. And I was like, I think this may be the last time I'm going to see her.
Do you think like performers, when they're in concert, that they are late on purpose? Or is it just a diva thing? Like,
I think it could potentially be a diva thing. So it's interesting, like with Madonna being so late that night, she had been on Ellen the week prior, and Ellen actually asked her why she started her show so late. I worked at the Four Seasons at the time, and so earlier that day before the concert, I saw her doing a photo shoot on the water by the Four Seasons. Immediately, I'm like, she's going to be super late tonight. And she was. She started the concert almost 4 hours late.
See.
She started the concert, and the concession stands had already closed.
Yeah, see, that's not acceptable.
It was bad. It was bad.
Like, I can understand, like, being a half hour late, maybe, but being 4 hours late, no, that's not acceptable. If I'm going to pay good money to see you in concert, you need to be on time.
I'm okay with 30 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah.
But, I mean, almost 4 hours, no way.
Yeah.